Hello guys, and welcome back to Football Manager 2023. Welcome back to the channel with me, your host Dean, and welcome back to the series here where we're trying to win the top flight division in every nation in Europe. Currently in nation number 22, which is Belgium. As you may well be aware from the last episode, we are the manager of KRC Genk, and we're having a decent season. We said we'd come back for the end of the season, the game against Club Brugge, and that's exactly what we're going to do today. We're going to have a quick run through of what's happened since you last here, including the January transfer window. You may notice now that we're in the 4th of April. So we did make a signing. We did spend the money. We said that we weren't sure whether we were going to, but we did. And as things stand, the club are currently £19.5 million in debt. But the board did give me that money to spend, so I have spent it. We're not here to make the club any money. We have somehow this month brought in £3 million. I'm not sure where that's come from. Other of £4 million. I didn't get a news item to say where that came from. But in terms of the transfer we did bring in a striker, and it was Jovan Milosavljevic. Do you know what? Right, I've been practicing saying this, and I've still managed to get it wrong. Milosavljevic, I think, is how we pronounce it. We've brought him in from Crvena Zvezda for £10 million, which was his release clause, and he's great. He's absolutely fantastic. The only thing that lets him down is he's 5'8" and he can't jump. And he can't tackle, which is for do an advanced forward need to tackle? No, he's not really that sort of player. But his off the ball is 18, his decision 17, composure of 17, anticipation of 17. He can finish, he's got great touch, he can dribble, he's quick. His technique is 18, his work rate is 12, which is maybe a little bit low, but he's hit the ground running here. In Belgium, he's got 7 in 8 in the league. He's got 4 in 3 in the cup as well. So 11 in 11 in total. You may notice that he's got 56 and 100 for Crvena Zvezda as well, and he's got 21 for 39 for his national team. So he averages a goal less than every 2 games, which for a striker is absolutely fantastic. We've got him for £36,000 a week. We had to do lots and lots of bonuses and clauses to get him here because he wanted £63,000 a week, and there was no way I could offer that. So he's on massive goal bonus, assist bonus, landmark goal bonuses and stuff like that. He's basically taken us to the cleaners, really. But I've got him in and he's hit the ground running, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, of course, the last time you were here was the derby rivalry double header, and where you saw us win 1-0 against Antwerp. We then had like a sort of it's really mini here, winter break in Belgium, and we came back after that. We took on Beerschot in the cup, won 3-1, which is great. A 4-1 thumping of Anderlecht in the next game was absolutely fantastic. De Keersmaker getting on the score sheet, Helman Gray and Kavaman. The game after I brought Milosavljevic in, he actually got injured in that game, so we did rely on Keersmaker a little bit, but he stepped up. He really stepped up. Bagged a lot of goals, like in the game against Charleroi, where again he got on the score sheet and Bruno Sosa got the other one, which was great. We did unfortunately lose to OHL. It was a bit disappointing. De Keersmaker with both the goals for us. Again, we levelled the game in the 84th minute and thought we were heading for a draw, but no. Ali Faropoulos got the winner in the 94th minute, and it was very, very disappointing, particularly when you look that they've only actually hit the target 3 times. So we did lose there. We drew in the cup with Club Brugge, 1-1 at their place, which I think is a good result. We then came back and beat Ghent 1-0 in the league. Atagun got the only goal of the game in the 93rd minute, so we left that one really, really late. We then lost again, though, to Beerschot 2-1. Again, they've hardly had any shots. Brahim Hadji with the goal for us, Nikonov and Devos with the goals for Beerschot, and we picked up a defeat, unfortunately. But since then, we've been on a great run. First of all, against Eupen, De Keersmaker got 2. Milosavljevic got 2 as well, which was fantastic. De Keersmaker's been playing on the right-hand side because we did have an injury to Garan Barena out there, so De Keersmaker's moved out there. Followed up again, 2-0 against Union SG. De Keersmaker and Oliver Martins on the score sheet for us this time. Another dominant performance, which was great. Followed it up, cup win against Club Brugge. 2-0 to Keersmaker and Milosavljevic with the goals. So we've knocked Club Brugge out of the cup. We have actually made it to the final of the Belgian Cup, where we'll be facing Charleroi. But league-wise, it was KV Mechelen, Vermeulen and Milosavljevic bagging the winner in 89th minute after Mechelen had equalised in the 88th minute. And I thought we were dropping points in that game, but no, we popped up late with a winner. Liers 4-0, Kavaman with 2, Milosavljevic with 2 as well. Again, a battering, 32 shots on target at goal. And then 3-1 most recently against SK Beverin, where Milosavljevic again got 2 and Helman Gary got himself on the score sheet as well. So where we are in the league, guys, we have qualified for the Championship group already. We're actually 8 points clear at the top. Club Brugge keep dropping points, and it's helping us out massively to the point where they're now in 3rd place in the table. They keep having poor results, and you can see that in here. They've got a loss, a draw, a loss, a draw, a loss. 5 or 6 games in a row there. You could even go back as far as here where they've got another one. So 6-7 games in a row they haven't picked up a win in the league, and it's really helped us out to extend that lead to 8 points. But we are going to take a double header on today. We are going to take on Club Brugge. We're also going to do the first game of the Championship group. So let's get into the game. This is the lineup that we're going to go with for the first game. We've got an injury on the bench there. That's fine. We'll get to Kismaker onto the bench. It's going to be Landjut, De Vrent, Gary, Sabe and Omland as the back 5. Peters, Musa and Sousa as the midfield 3. Kavaman, Garina Barena and Milosavljevic as the front 3. 22 minutes into the game, we're getting our first highlight. It is for us though. It's Omland with the throw and finds Peters. Omland with the ball into the box towards Milosavljevic. It's a good header. But as we explained when we looked over him, he's got no jumping reach whatsoever. He's 5'8". I didn't actually see how good his heading was, but he has put that one over. Club Brugge with a free kick of their own though. Mulangu with the to take the free kick. I've got no idea how to pronounce his name. He's had a shot. It's looped off of the defender, and Landjut claims that one comfortably. And that's the end of that highlight. It's been dominant from KRC Genk so far, though. Club Brugge not really in the game. But Gonzalez with this free kick looking to change that. It's a shocking free kick though, and De Vrent is going to pick that up. Finds Geren Barena down the line. Musa to poor pass forward towards Milosavljevic though, and Juliano now with the ball. Messer goes long towards the top. Gary should be underneath that, and he is, but it's only as far as Van Brie. Finds Honor with the ball forward. Sabo cuts it out, gets it clear. We've just given the ball straight back though, and Club Brugge are going to come back forward again. But Sabo wins the header. Sosa, now Garen Barena. Can he get Milosavljevic away? Over the top, he can. Defender does really well though to win that. Gonzalez, but De Vrent picks it up, finds Sosa forward to Milosavljevic, who's in. It's a good save by the goalkeeper. Milosavljevic really should have been looking to score that one though, but it's a great save by the goalkeeper. We are going to get the corner, which is going to be taken by Geren Barena on this left hand side. It's towards that near post and Sabe, but the goalkeeper Quinones comes out really well and claims that one. And at half time it remains 0-0, but you can see that we are massively on top in this game. We've become the form side of the division. Despite how good Club Brugge are, they're still the favourites to win the title. We've narrowed our odds to 7.5s with the signing of Milosavljevic, but Club Brugge are still a dangerous team. They've just had a poor second half of the season, really. Remember, they were 6 points ahead of us at one stage, and we've managed to overturn that to now be, 11 points ahead of Club Brugge, which is great, and 8 points clear of AA Ghent in second place. And now moving into the final 15 minutes, we've made a quick change. We've brought Kismaker out on that right-hand side for Geren Barena, who was having a poor game. With Club Brugge are yet to hit the target still, but we're into the 83rd minute now, and it's our first highlight of the second half. It's the Kismaker finding Gary, forward to Musa, De Vrent. Can he get the ball into the box? Making his way towards the byline. It's a good deep cross. Arnold heads it away though. Juliano helps it further on, but Gary should get there and does. Finds Musa. Musa down the line towards De Keersmaker. Rolls the ball past his man beautifully inside the area for De Keersmaker. Finds Reina Kavaman at the back post, and Kavaman gives us the lead in the 84th minute with a head at the back post. That all came about from De Keersmaker. A little bit of skill on the edge of the area to take the ball past his man. Watch this. Little bit of skill, takes the ball past his man. It's a decent clip ball towards the back post, and Kavaman unmarked at the far post, who's finally started to find his form, by the way, now with 9 goals. As Sousa looking to swing that corner in. Ona does pick the ball up though, and he's looking to counter-attack on us here. Is Ona, it's a one-on-one, only 2 players in the half. He's still going with the ball, a force backwards though. We've done well to get back into shape, but the ball back over the top towards him, finds him, and Ona Senturk equalises the game almost immediately for Club Brugge. Not the best of defending, really. It's that one ball over the top again. It's done us. Nobody follows him. That's not great defending, to be honest. We're not going to get 3 in 3 minutes, are we? De Vrent finds Musa. De Vrent again. does well to get past his man, but it's headed clear. Peters wins it to Keersmaker for Kavaman again. Kavaman straight at the goalkeeper. And we nearly did have 3 goals in the space of 3 minutes, but we're going to get the corner, which I believe it's going to be a Sosa to take. Can he find Gary at that near post? The big number 15 there, you can see him in the centre of your screen. It's towards Gary. Gary gets there. Gary scores. Hector Hellman Gary with his 5th goal of the season. Puts the ball past the goalkeeper to make it 2-1 to KRC Genk. And we've had all the goals in the last 8 minutes of this game so far. It's a bullet header. Absolute bullet header at that near post. And we needed that because we don't want to see Club Brugge anywhere near us at the top of this table. They're now down to 4th place behind STVV. That is a fantastic win for us. Right, guys, so after that great win, Ghent drew as well. So we do finish the regular league table 10 points clear at the top, which is fantastic. However, I have just noticed that you'd start with 50% of your points from the league phase. So we are currently 5 points clear of Ghent in the table. Club Brugge are still 7 points behind us, which is exactly where we want them to be. They're actually level on points with Antwerp. But our first game in the championship group is against second place Ghent, so we can extend that gap to 8 points again. It's 7 days away, so I'm going to click forward through those 7 days now, guys, and we'll come back and we'll take on that first game in the championship group. Right, guys, welcome back to the second part of the episode. A couple of games have already been played. You can see Club Brugge have actually moved up to second place now. They beat STVV at 1-0 away from home, so that gap now to Brugge is down to 4 points, which is probably why they split the points in half. It stops there being one massive runaway leader. Although if we do win here against Ghent, we do move, like I say, 7 points clear at the top, which is obviously it's going to be great. We do have that cushion. Even if we lose, we still have a little bit of a cushion of 4 points still. But it would be nice to win because Club Brugge they're still a dangerous team despite how bad of a season they've had. So getting into the game today against Ghent, of course, last time we played Ghent, they did beat us comfortably. We're going to stick with the same lineup from the last game. You can see some partnerships are really starting to form between the players now. So hopefully that can continue and we can pick up the win here today. And straight away we're into the game. It's the 6th minute. It's Omland with a free kick towards that back post. We've had an effort on target already. I think it was Garin Barena who got his head on the ball, but it has gone wide of the post. As now it's Sabe bringing the ball out of defence. Omland finds Kavaman. Kavaman with the ball forward to Milosavljevic. He's in. Can he score? No, it's a good tackle by Kazluk. It's a good tackle by the defender. It's a great tackle by the defender. I don't even know what the question is here. And it's not like it's my team who have made the challenge. It's Ghent, but it was a fantastic challenge. Which, yeah, rightly so. VAR have said no. But we're still piling the pressure on with Sosa. Deep free kick towards that back post. And Gary gets there, but it's gone over the bar again. But we started off the much brighter team here. We are the ones having the efforts. As the Ghent goalkeeper takes the goal kick. It's Gary who wins it in the air. Garin Barena. Omland bringing the ball out of defence again. Looking to go over the halfway line. He's done well to bring that far. Garin Barena feeding it Milosavljevic. This is the opportunity and he's put it wide of the post. But the linesman spares his blushes there for that miss. He's put his flag up. I've bigged him up and how many goals he's scored, and he's not hit the target yet with us, really, has he? He's on camera, but he's been really good as Milosavljevic. I swear he has. As that's easy for Mirko Sabe finding Sosa. Sabe again, and again Sosa feeding the ball forward towards Kavaman on this left-hand side. Feeding Milosavljevic, who's hit the target this time, but again the linesman's got his flag up. And this is where Ghent take the lead with a free kick on the edge of the area. It's Simic to take it. It's towards goal. No, it's gone miles over. Langiot didn't even move. He was that confident in that one. And at the half-time break, we are massively on top again, just like we were with Club Brugge, but we need to make our chances count. And hopefully this is that opportunity. It's Omland with the throw-in, finding Sabe, still sporting his mohawk. He's given the ball away, but Omland's got it back. Now Kavaman to Sosa. Kavaman again. Inside to Sosa, in between two men. That's a great touch by Sosa, and he's had the effort, but Half Steinson in goal there for AA Ghent has made the save. It was quite comfortable in the end, really, from the effort from Sosa. Milosavljevic is having another poor game. He did in the last game as well, and I'm not best pleased about it because I've hyped him up with all the goals that he scores, and he's played poorly. It's Sosa with that ball, though. Finally, the ball comes to Peters. Omand on this left-hand side, feeding Kavaman. This is the opportunity for the goal. He's gone for goal himself instead of squaring it to his teammate for a simple tap-in. It's greedy there from the Norwegian in Kavaman. As Garin Barena comes across to that, it's take this corner. Can Gary spare our blushes again? It's towards him, but it's headed clear by Sava. Musa picks it up, has the effort first time from range, and Hafsteinson says, thank you very much, that's my ball, and comes and claims it out of the air. It's still, we're piling the pressure on. Inside the final 20 minutes now, it's Kavamin finding Omland to Sabe, forward to Sosa. Sabe's going to get it back. Peters, Sabe, Omland, nice one-touch, crisp passing. Peters finding Gary. Can Gary pick the pass? He finds Musa. It's to Vrent, looking for some support down the right-hand side. Feeding Milosavljevic this time. He's in, and there we go. Jovan Milosavljevic does get his 12th goal of the season with a smart finish. A smart finish past the goalkeeper. I think he took that really early, and the goalkeeper just wasn't expecting the effort. But it's some nice football from Genk in the end. It's a great ball forward by De Vrint. I think it's one touch and then a quick finish. The goalkeeper wasn't expecting it. And that's what he can do. He is a good player. I'm pleased he scored on camera. But Ghent are still dangerous, and that's a decent free kick. And Landiot didn't move again for this one either. He's really, really, really confident, or he's just beaten, hands down beaten. Omland losing out to Van Os. Is Omland going to get sent off here? Probably. No, Sosa makes the challenge. Roos with the first time effort. It's blocked by De Vrent though, and we do manage to scramble the ball away. Garan Barena heads it, helps it further on, but it's going to come straight back in. De Vrent needs to win that header. He does. Sabe. Now Kavamin needs Milosavljevic to make the run, and he does. Milosavljevic now bearing down on goal. Can he get his second of the game? It's a great effort, and the goalkeeper is forced into the save. So we get the corner to be taken by Garan Barena. Looking for that near post, and the 6'8" Gary. It's towards him. It's headed clear again though by the defender, but Omland picks it up. Musa with the effort. It's a wasted effort. Wasted effort there from Musa. Vianet with a deep free kick for Ghent. Looks to get it in. It's headed clear though by Sabe. Now Kavamin with a chance to break. He's got Milosavljevic in support. Can he find him? Feed him. He can. Milosavljevic one-on-one with the goalkeeper for his second goal of the game, and he gets it. Jovan Milosavljevic. 13th goal of the season on the counter-attack. Genk put Ghent to the sword and make it 2-0 with a fantastically crafted counter-attacking break. They're chasing the game. They've left one defender back. Kavamin waited for the defender to come across and then fed Milosavljevic. I thought he'd gone too far with the ball there, and the goalkeeper was going to come out and get it, but he's tucked it away for 2-0 in the end, and I think that's the way it's going to stay till the end of the game. It is indeed. There is the full-time whistle. So we've had two great wins on camera today, guys. So confirmation after that game then that we do find ourselves 7 points clear at the top again over Club Brugge. We've got a far superior goal difference, although I think that the table has actually decided on games against. So we've beaten Brugge a couple of times now, so I think we're ahead on that one, even if it came down to that. We are going to come back though, guys. We're going to come back. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do quite rare in this series. We're going to do a cup final against Charleroi. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to see. I say which game we're going to win the title in, because it's 7 points clear with 9 remaining. It's not nailed on, of course. It's not. Just ask Arsenal from last season when Man City chased them down. But we'll come back at that, the business end of the season where we could potentially be the champions. Hopefully, it's against a rival. That would be great, against STV in a derby game. That would be great if we could win the title in that game. But we're going to do the cup final, guys. I've decided. Maybe. If we miss the cup final, it's because of my schedule, and I've not had the time to sit down and record the cup final at that particular moment in time, whether people are in bed in the house or whether I'm working or something like that. We'll see how we get on. I'd like to try and do the cup final and take the championship in the same episode. That would be great, but it might not happen, so it might just be the championship. So we'll see how that one goes. But guys, thank you very much for watching. As always, please remember to hit that thumbs up button. It does help me out immensely, and I greatly appreciate each and every one of you who do it. And I'll see you all in the next episode. So cheers, guys. See you later.